The token you import is paid for twice. What a domestic frontier model would change on your board's table. Every AI token your company imports is paid for twice. Once in money, the number your CFO sees, and once in data, the number no invoice will ever show you. I'm Aparna Kumar. I've written about AI sovereignty many times, always from the buyer side. This week, I finally get to look at the other side. My piece is called The Token You Import is Paid for Twice. What a domestic frontier model would change on your board table. The reporting is about an Indian effort to build a full domestic AI stack. I'm not endorsing any product. A governance column is the wrong place to referee a market. What I want is the argument underneath it. If a country keeps importing its tokens, it pays not just in money but in data because that data helps train someone else's next model. That's the second payment. It's on no invoice, and in most institutions, it's completely unpriced. Now, the specifics depend on your contract and deployment, which is exactly why the data flow terms I keep urging you to read matters so much. But the strategic point survives. You have been running a two-part transaction and measuring one part of it. And it changes an instrument. My access continuity plan hedges against losing access, but every backup it could name was until now another foreign model. A domestic option adds what no foreign one can: production capacity. The ability to make the tokens you consume inside your own borders is the one continuity hedge no export control and no cross border ruling can reach because it doesn't cross a border. So, what should your board actually do? Three things. First, price the second payment. For your material model relationships, find out what data actually flows to the provider and what the contract lets them do with it. You can't manage a cost you have never measured. Second, add state of viable domestic alternative as a tracked line in your continuity plan. Not a commitment to adopt a variable you watch as it matures, so real option enters deliberately, not late. And third, set the bar in advance. Capability, security, portability, decide what any alternative must clear so you judge a domestic option on the merits, not on the appeal of the word domestic. I've unpacked all of it: the second payment, production capacity as the hedge no border can interrupt, and three honest counterweights in the full article. Links is in the comment. If you have never measured what your data is worth as a training input, as distinct from what your tokens cost as a service, you have your first action item. I'll see you there.